Washington starting group. They've got Jordan Poole. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, we've got Mutombo. Also Wilkins out there. And it's Norman in at the 5 spot. And last season, Doris, the league took a stand on load management with the player participation policy.
Well, Kevin, I think that was a good decision, to be perfectly frank with you. There's a lot of conversation about exactly what the data is showing as it relates to load management. What I know unequivocally is there are retired players who have put forth a supposition that load management could actually contribute more to injuries. Now, I don't know on what basis they make that supposition, but this is a fascinating topic.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Beal from long range. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Young pass to Mutombo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Now, here's Meeks, guarded closely. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Wall kicks to Poole. And it's blocked. A solo fast break. Wall with a block. They recover it. Pass to Meeks. And here is Mutombo. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Meeks can't hit. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Supersonics.
Now, you don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now, here's Kuzma. This game he had 12. Outside for Beal. Tries the spin move. Here's Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Wizards shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And so Wall nails both of them. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Wall's shot is off.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
The kick out to Young. Norman, he's covered by Beal. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA, Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Count it.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Wizards have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And the basket by Mutombo.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Kuzma outside. Poole with No one around. And the three ball is good. Poole's got his second bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. They are just killing them on the interior.
Beverly against Poole. Pass to Wall. Rebound, Atlanta.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Norman. Wilkins, the pass to Norman. Hawks passing it around. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Wall. He's right around 17 points tonight, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Wall. From 17 feet out. Good, he hits the jump shot. Wall's got 10 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Top of the key, Bagley. 9 feet out. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks leading by 5. And here's Young from the arc. They get it again. Here's Norman. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Brogdon. Scoreless thus far. Wall up top. Defended by Beverly. Lets it fly. And Washington again with the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
On its way from Young for 2. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range. And it's 9 points for Trae Young.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Brogdon with a screen for Wall. Inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Cavaliers. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Yep, that one goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. They trail by 7. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Here's Young after the basket by Washington. Pass to Mutombo. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Wizards trail by 7. Now here's Brogdon. They kick it out to Green. Now Sarr. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. The shot from 20 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Wall. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wall's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Dominique Wilkins out there with Mutombo. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Meeks in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Got that one up quick. Beal's got his third bucket of the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Young from outside. Washington with the rebound. Outside, Beal. Pass to Bagley. Back to Beal. Got a piece of it. The Hawks leading by 8. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Beal taking his time here. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
No, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the...
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Beverly. Rebounded by the Wizards. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
The Hawks leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Meeks with the steal, and now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Pass to Rizichet. Here's the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Wizards trail by 7. And here's Wall. Beverly with the ball. Now Beal defending. Beverly dishes to Dunn. Here's Meeks. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Meeks got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And stolen by Dunn. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
Bagley with a screen on Beverly. Stolen by Beverly. The shot, no good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. 11-point game. Green. Got a hand on it. Pass to Meeks.
A moment here to see the numbers for Meeks.
Wizards trail by 11. Brogdon inside the line. And he makes good on the layup. Brogdon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Young against Brogdon. Top of the key. Young's shot is good. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Meeks can't get it to fall. Wizards trail by 13. Hypo shot. And there's Poole on the switch here. Wilkins is checked in. Throw good, Beal.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Rizichet. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Rizichet out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Wall finds Brogdon. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Brogdon very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy's so efficient.
Rizichet sets the screen for Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Wilkins, and it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Young from outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Wizards trail by 13. Valanciunas sets a screen for Wall. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick-and-roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Knocked loose. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Valanciunas. The three. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. For the three. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. Seemed like they got something out of every possession.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Mutombo is checked in for Risache. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Wizards trail by 12. Wall with the bounce pass. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Young, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Wall. With a pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Hawks.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Atlanta making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And so Wall nails both of them. The Hawks leading by 10. Young looking around. Beverly wide open. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Beverly's got 5.
Patrick Beverly getting more catch-and-shoot opportunities, and boy, is he shot ready on the catch.
Valanciunas finds Wall. The Wizards with another miss. Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Beverly. Launches it. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Wizards. Poole the pass to Wall. Back to Poole. Lets the 3 fly. Frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. They get Dominique Wilkins. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Mutombo. No good from the wing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. Guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything, but we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking. and we are not letting you down.
The young guys are playing well, but it's the long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Taking a look at the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with the drawn foul there. And the second free throw, good.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
The Hawks leading by 4. It's Young on the wing. Over Wall. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 20.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Now, here's Meeks, guarded by Poole. And here's Young from the arc. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Meeks on the wing. Mutombo is screen on Poole. Meeks passes to Mutombo. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Valanciunas. Poole bounce pass. Kuzma off target with his 3.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Young for 3, nailed from three-point land. Young's got 23 points.
I mean, one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. All 18 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you know that Kyle Kuzma has three-point range, boy, and he's got the green light.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Jordan Poole is one of those guys who's determined to score the basketball. Nice way to finish a play.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
To the middle. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Wall with the slam.
Well, a terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Wilkins, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Poole. Now here's Beal. Back to Poole. Outside, Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 29.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. They trail by 6. Kuzma kicks to Wall. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Meeks can't hit. Wizards trail by 4. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Valanciunas dishes to Wall. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 31 points for Wall.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Meeks with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Here's Norman. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 20 points for him.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Beal. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Meeks, beyond the arc. And it's to Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Wizards trail by 6. And Wall kicks to Kuzma. Back to Wall. And he lays it straight in. Wall's got 12 points here in the second half.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Beal with the steal. Poole with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. You look at Wilkins, 5th in the league in patrolling the paint.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
You know, that
for the Wizards. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Patrick Beverley's checked in for Atlanta. Poole against Beverley. There's the pick. Shoots the three. Beal pulls it in. Washington's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. They now take the lead. Beal's got the lead up to 1 now for Washington.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Wilkins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's now 20 points for Dominique Wilkins. Bagley with the ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Young fires away from outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Wall finds Bagley. Young with the steal. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got 12 points in just the second half. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
All game long, they've had active
the shooting foul.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Beal. Averaging about 24 points, almost 2.5 steals and 4 assists. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
there's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
And the Hawks making a change here. Shea checked in. Young from deep three-point range. Norman. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Wizards trail by 9. Wall passes to Kuzma. Back to Wall. Here's Beal with the 3. Frames the three-pointer. Beal's got 29.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Beverly against Poole. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Pass to Shea. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beverly for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. Well, the superior size of Valanciunas makes that alley-oop just a bit easier, but the timing terrific as well.
Here's Beal, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Wilkins on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Young. Rizachet is out there with Dunn. And it's Norman in at center, locking down the middle. Beal gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 34.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
To tie it up. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Meeks, good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to Green. There's Bagley. It's Beal on the wing. He's feeling it. And it's good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
Pass to Meeks. Shoots over Beal. Meeks can't hit. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th to take the lead. Atlanta with the rebound. Meeks got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Young kicks to Dunn. The basket good off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, all the credit to Dunn, just turning on the Jets to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Brogdon the pass to Bagley. Bagley sends a screen for Beal. Good on the triple. Beal's got 39.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Wizards trail by 3. Brogdon outside. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Sarr. That one misses. The Hawks leading by 3. They set the pick. Young pass to Norman. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. No good on that one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Pools checked in for Danny Green.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
There's Beal with the 3. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the 4th quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Young. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
So they take the lead. Beal's got 44.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Poole the pass to Sarr. And Beal kicks to Brogdon. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Valanciunas, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Young with no one around. Drills it from outside. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Stolen by Wilkins. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 3 assists tonight.
What a nice little burst from Patrick Beverly to get in transition.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Poole. Beverly dishes to Young. Wall with the steal. And Valanciunas kicks to Kuzma. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
You have to be aware if you're a defender where Kyle Kuzma is. This guy is a scorer by nature.
ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Cool. It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Kuzma. Young passes to Norman. Now, here's Meeks, guarded by Poole. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Wall. And he drops it in from the low post. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line. Add to your lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And what's their best move at this point?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Beal to take the lead. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point push. And what poise.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Wall with it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now Young. Jonas Valanciunas is another possession, another assist.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Young against Wall. Here's Meeks. He can't get that one to fall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Valanciunas in the high post. He's against Young. Valanciunas finds Wall. The three from Poole. Wilkins pulls it in. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Wizards. Washington shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. The Wizards working the ball around now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. Wall passes to Kuzma. Now Brogdon, defended by Young. And here's Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
It's Wilkins on the wing. It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Pulls up, high post. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now it's a 3-point Wizards lead. Norman, guarded by Valanciunas. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 44.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Wall looking for an opening. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Beal. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Stolen by Wilkins. Here's Norman. Paxson coming off the assist from Young.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Here's Kuzma. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Good D by Wilkins.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Norman. No good on the three. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Kuzma, rebounded by the Hawks. Wilkins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 45 points.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
It's deflected. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And he gets it back. Kuzma passes to Brogdon to halt the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And another assist.
And that last assist ties in for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Here's Kuzma. And now they decide to foul intentionally. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the dish.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
There's Beal with the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. So it's Atlanta now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. And so the Hawks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.